The world we live in today is loud and chaotic. But what if we could find peace in simplicity? What if we could live a life free of clutter and noise, one that brings us closer to what truly matters? Welcome to the world of simple living, where less is more. In this video, we'll explore the challenges of simple living, the tips to make it easier, and the benefits it can bring to our lives. So come along and join us on this journey towards a simpler life. The challenges of simple living. Living a life free of clutter and noise can be a liberating experience, but it's not without its challenges. Amidst a society that values consumption, it can feel like we're constantly fighting an uphill battle. The pressure to keep up with the latest trends and accumulate more possessions can be overwhelming. It's all too easy to lose sight of what truly matters in life, as we become buried under a mountain of things we thought we needed. Another challenge of simple living is finding the time to focus on what's most important. In a world that moves at breakneck speed, it can be difficult to carve out time for introspection and self-care. And when we do find a moment to breathe, it's often fleeting. Perhaps one of the most significant challenges of simple living is letting go of possessions. We attach sentimental value to items, imbuing them with a sense of worth that can be hard to shake. Yet, as we hold on to things, they begin to hold us back. They take up physical and mental space, distracting us from what truly matters. But don't let these challenges discourage you. With the right mindset and strategies in place, you can overcome them and experience the benefits of simple living. Tips for simple living. First and foremost, surround yourself with like-minded individuals who share your values. Join a community that encourages minimalism and intentional living, and you'll find the support you need to stay on track. Another tip is to create a schedule that prioritizes what matters most. Block out time for self-care, mindfulness, and meaningful relationships. When we make time for the things that truly matter, we're less likely to get caught up in the distractions of everyday life. When it comes to letting go of possessions, it can be helpful to change the way we think about them. Instead of focusing on what we're giving up, think about what we're gaining. By letting go of things that no longer serve us, we're creating space for what truly matters. Finally, practice mindfulness in all aspects of your life. When we're present in the moment, we're less likely to get caught up in thoughts of the past or worries about the future. By living in the present moment, we're able to appreciate the simple pleasures in life and cultivate a sense of gratitude. Incorporating these uncommon tips into your life can make a significant difference in your journey towards simple living. How to make simple living easier. Living a simpler life can be challenging, but with the right tools and mindset, it's entirely achievable. One of the most effective ways to make simple living easier is to declutter your home. Start with one room or area at a time, and focus on letting go of things that no longer serve a purpose in your life. Another way to make simple living easier is to create systems that support your goals. For example, set up a designated spot for items you use daily, so you're not constantly searching for them. Or establish a routine that allows you to focus on self-care and mindfulness. When it comes to simplifying your life, it's also essential to be mindful of the media you consume. Limit your exposure to advertisements and social media, which can fuel the desire to consume more. Instead, seek out content that inspires and motivates you to live a simpler, more intentional life. Finally, make sure to celebrate your successes along the way. Living a simpler life is a journey, not a destination, so be sure to acknowledge the progress you've made. Take time to reflect on how far you've come and use that momentum to keep moving forward. By implementing these strategies, you can make simple living easier and more fulfilling. Addressing the emotional challenges. Before we dive into the topic at hand, I have a small request to make. If you're enjoying this video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you could show your support by subscribing to the channel. This way, you'll be the first to know about future content and updates, and it will also help us reach a wider audience. Thank you for your consideration. Living a simpler life isn't just about decluttering your possessions and simplifying your schedule. It also involves addressing the emotional challenges that come with it. One of the most significant emotional challenges of simple living is dealing with the fear of missing out, or FOMO. FOMO can make it challenging to let go of possessions, say no to commitments, and prioritize self-care. To address this emotional challenge, it's important to reframe your thinking. Instead of thinking about what you're missing out on, focus on what you're gaining by simplifying your life. This could be more time with loved ones, a greater sense of peace and contentment, or the freedom to pursue your passion. Another emotional challenge of simple living is dealing with societal pressure to consume and accumulate. It's essential to remember that you don't need to conform to societal norms to be happy and fulfilled. Instead, focus on what truly matters to you and your loved ones. Finally, it's important to acknowledge that simple living isn't always easy. There will be moments of doubt, frustration, and even sadness along the way. But by being kind and patient with yourself, you can work through these challenges and emerge stronger and more resilient. Addressing the emotional challenges of simple living is crucial to creating a sustainable, fulfilling lifestyle. The benefits of simple living. Living a simpler life can have a profound impact on your overall well-being. One of the most significant benefits of simple living is reduced stress and anxiety. By simplifying your schedule and possessions, you can create more space and time for the things that truly matter, such as spending time with loved ones or pursuing your passions. Another benefit of simple living is greater financial freedom. By consuming less and living within your means, you can reduce your financial stress and enjoy more financial stability. This can free you up to pursue the things that truly bring you joy and fulfillment. In addition, simple living can also have a positive impact on your relationships. By simplifying your schedule and possessions, you can create more time and space for meaningful connections with loved ones. This can deepen your relationships and bring greater joy and fulfillment to your life. Finally, simple living can also have a positive impact on the environment. By consuming less and living more sustainably, you can reduce your carbon footprint and contribute to a more sustainable future for all. In conclusion, living a simpler life can have a wide range of benefits, from reduced stress and anxiety to greater financial freedom and deeper relationships. By embracing the principles of simple living and working towards a more intentional, mindful lifestyle, you can create a life that is fulfilling, sustainable, and truly your own. Incorporating simple living into different areas of life. Firstly, let's talk about home life. Simplifying your home can have a profound impact on your well-being. Consider decluttering your possessions, creating a relaxing and soothing environment, and embracing minimalism to create more space and freedom in your home. Next, let's talk about work life. Simplifying your work life can help you reduce stress, increase productivity, and find greater fulfillment in your career. Consider embracing a minimalist approach to your work schedule, focusing on the most important tasks and setting boundaries to ensure a healthy work-life balance. When it comes to relationships, simple living can help you deepen your connections and find greater joy and fulfillment in your relationships. Consider prioritizing quality time with loved ones, being present and attentive in your interactions, and communicating openly and honestly with those around you. Finally, let's talk about self-care. Simple living can help you prioritize self-care and well-being. Consider embracing mindful practices such as meditation, yoga, or journaling, and finding ways to incorporate self-care into your daily routine. As we come to the end of this video, I hope that you've gained a deeper understanding of simple living and how it can benefit your life in countless ways. While the challenges may seem daunting, the rewards of living simply are well worth the effort. By incorporating the tips and examples we've discussed, you can start living a more intentional and fulfilling life today. Remember, simplicity doesn't mean sacrificing your happiness or sense of purpose, but rather it's about finding meaning and joy in the things that truly matter. I encourage you to take a moment to reflect on your own life and identify areas where you can simplify and streamline. Whether it's decluttering your possessions, reducing your environmental footprint, or building deeper connections with loved ones, there are countless ways to live more simply and intentionally. Thank you for joining me on this journey toward a simpler and more fulfilling life. I hope that this video has inspired you to embrace the principles of simple living and take action towards a happier and more meaningful life.